Okay, Curt. I got too many questions. Okay, that's number one. I got too damn many questions. My first question is Organized Noize, Outkast, going in there and them recording in your studio. Being a witness to what was going on, did you feel like what was happening in your studio was going to change the trajectory of hip hop in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah, so it's two things before we get to the story. There's a person before the story, which is Dee Dee Murray.
Okay.
Dee Dee used to be married to Ray, and she used to run Organized Noize.
Okay.
Dee Dee is the one person where you will see me on camera, and if you ever, I don't have any mentors or whatever, Dee Dee is the person that held my hand. Dee Dee is the person that we just missed their first album. So they already did the first album, New York, LA, to get the records done. By the time they came to us, she had experience in dealing with studios. So she was the person to be like, let me tell y'all what y'all need in the building. Curtis, you need session reports. Curtis, you need a runner. Curtis, you got to have a smoking room because my guys got to smoke. You need this, you need this, you need to know what a PO was. And so she was the person that was giving me feedback every day. I think it worked because whatever she told me, she saw us do it the next day.
Yeah.
And then we were willing to cater to them. So we crafted the whole thing about how they worked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The tapes had to be there. She wanted them ready 2 hours before they got there. You know what I mean? These musicians and coming. So she's the person that kind of taught me, because my degree's in psychology. I had never been in the music industry.
Yeah.
I read books. Dee Dee confirmed what I read, and then she checked me when we was fucking up. But she was we had a situation one time where we probably wouldn't even be where we be because one of the engineers accidentally erased Khujo's vocals. And the guys didn't want to come back. Rico and them didn't want to come back there, and Dee Dee stood up.
Damn.
And we went on from there. You know what I mean? And I remember the argument. Man, we can never capture that emotion. Khujo laid that goddamn verse down. He ain't never gonna be able to do that. Nigga, do you know how much that's worth? You know, and we had that happen again when we moved to the bigger facility. One of the engineers cut off Rodney Jerker's MPC, and he was working on some TLC stuff, and Rodney just went, but now that went different. Rodney wanted so much money, and I was like, dude, nah. And, you know, we worked since then. We were fine, but Dee Dee helped so much, I want to put that on there. But, yeah, working with them, I can remember when they would be, Gip and them would be running up the hallway. Dirty side. Like, man, what the fuck is you talking about? The weird part about it is when you hear stuff that they just saying before they went in the booth and before everybody else heard, it doesn't mean anything. When y'all hear Dirty South, it means something. When they running up and down, sky high, what the fuck is you talking about? Red Clay Records, you know, all that stuff, and you would just see, and it was different. You knew it was magical because of so many people was in the studio. Just laying down the music with Organized Noize was big.
Yeah.
Then the artists coming in, and then it's 10, 12, 14 of them. You're not gonna make a whack record, or it ain't gonna come out with 20 of your homeboys in the room saying that shit work. That was a collaboration.
Yeah.
So all of them was there for the Outkast album. Mm-hmm. All of them was there for the Goodie Mob. All of them was there for the PA album. All of them was there for Esperanza, Society of Soul, Cool Breeze. They all was there.
Yeah.
Right? So it was, you knew it was magic, man. Like, I mean, it was different. And then what really made me know because we did Elevators, or me and you, and when Dre came out with that thing and everybody was like, what the fuck is this alien ass nigga? It was just different. And so, like always, one of the guys always say that he attribute that record with the Patchwerk sound. So when you listen to that, the way it sounds, that was on 2-inch, that was in the original Patchwerk, that's what it sounded like. And that literally gave us credibility, because when that album jumped out back then, when you thought about hip-hop in Atlanta, you only thought about Outkast.
Yeah.
There wasn't any, I mean, there was other people that came out before, but they didn't have the commercial success. So when we came, that was the hustle. Mm-hmm. I found out that Rico and them was super Falcon fans, and Bob played for the Falcons. And so I offered them tickets to the game, and they said they wanted to go. And then Dee Dee proceeded to try to get 23 tickets from me. And I said, you can get 23 tickets. She wanted to come pick them up. I said, anybody going to the game got to come to the studio and get them themselves. Mm-hmm. And we were only 3 miles from the Georgia Dome. Yeah. So when they came to get the tickets, half the people left their car there and they carpooled. We went to the game. Bob gave them jerseys, came out in the stands, and after the game, everybody had to come back and get their car, and they worked that day. And that was how we got our first client. We went from there.
That's cold-blooded.
And my goal was, I kept saying that if we can get on Outkast's album and it says recorded at Patchwerk, they're going to sell 3 million CDs.
Yeah.
And people going to look at it, and it's going to give us instant credibility, and we're going to be gone. And that's what happened.